Mafia Don of Bihar and former Bihar MP Anand Mohan Singh walked out of jail in the early hours today amid a huge row over the Bihar government's prison rule change that cleared the path for his release. After IS officer G. Krishnaya's killer Anand Mohan Singh's release, the victim's family expressed their disappointment. They said, and I quote, "It's disheartening for us that Anand Mohan Singh has been released from jail today. The government should reconsider this decision," unquote. A group representing Central Civil Services officers expressed deep dismay at the Nitish Kumar-led Bihar government's move to tweak prison rules that set free gangster politician Anand Mohan, saying it tantamounted to denial of justice. Hitting out at Nitish government's move to remit Mafia Don Anand Mohan, AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi hit out at the Bihar government and said that the Nitish government has always been against the poor. He also appealed to them to reconsider the decision. A day after the Maoist attack in Chhattisgarh's Dantewada, which left 10 police personnel and 1 civilian dead, a purported video capturing the moment after Maoists blew up their vehicle using an improvised explosive device surfaced on social media. Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh, Bhupesh Baghel, expressed grief over the matter, where at least 10 police jawans and a civilian were martyred in a blast that occurred in Chhattisgarh's Dantewada. He said that their sacrifice will not go in vain and that action will be taken against the Maoists involved in this. India's top wrestlers protesting against the Wrestling Federation of India's President Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh have sought the intervention of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, asking him to listen to their appeal. The Supreme Court is set to hear the wrestlers' plea against Brij Bhushan on the 28th of April. India has evacuated a total of 670 Indian nationals from Sudan and is looking at rescuing more of its citizens from the conflict-hit African nation. The fourth batch of 136 stranded Indians left Port Sudan for Jeddah in Saudi Arabia on board an IAF C-130J aircraft.
Our estimate is that approximately there are 3,500 Indian nationals and about 1,000 odd PIOs in Sudan. As I said, these numbers are approximate numbers, and it is our effort to put as much specificity to those numbers as we can as we go along.
BJP's National President JP Nadda arrived at Lambi village in Punjab to pay his last respects to Shiromani Akali Dal patron Prakash Singh Badal. The Akali stalwart was brought to the family's agricultural land, where a raised platform has been erected for performing the last rites. Prime Minister Modi boosted the morale of cadre in Karnataka today while he virtually addressed the BJP cadres of Karnataka. During the interaction, he expressed confidence and said that the BJP will sweep away the elections this time as well. As PM Modi interacted with booth-level workers in Karnataka, he took a jibe at Congress and said that the states that voted Congress to power are still waiting for the election guarantees to be fulfilled. Karnataka Chief Minister BOMMAI holds a roadshow in TADASA village of Shimoga district as the state prepares for the much-awaited assembly elections on the 10th of May. The BJP has brought big guns on the ground, with Amit Shah, JP Nadda also holding rallies in the state. Kannada actor Kicha Sudeep also campaigned for Bharatiya Janata Party candidate Arun Kumar Pujara in Ranebenur for Karnataka assembly elections. Sea of supporters were seen in the actors' rally. The BJP has filed 2 complaints with the Election Commission in backdrop of Karnataka elections. The first complaint against DK Shivakumar concerns his KPCC press conference, wherein he threatened to have journalists fired by speaking to their team leads. In the second complaint, BJP accused the Congress party of morphing a video to show a van being pelted by stones in Telangana. The Calcutta High Court ordered a national investigation agency probe into the violence in Howrah, Hooghly and Dalkola during Ram Navami this year. A division bench of acting Chief Justice ordered West Bengal Police to hand over all the necessary documents related to the investigation to the National Investigation Agency within 2 weeks. In order to arrange a meeting between Amritpal supporters being held in Assam Central Jail and their family members from Punjab, Advocate Bhagwan Singh Sialka, a member of the SGPC along with 12 other members, arrived at the Dibrugarh jail today. Security in the Dibrugarh Central Jail was increased because of the arrival of the family members of the imprisoned Khalistani Amritpal Singh. Additional forces of CRPF were also deployed outside the jail. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will hold a bilateral meeting with Chinese Defence Minister General Li Shangfu for the first time since the India-China border crisis erupted 3 years ago, leading to the Galwan episode in which 20 Indian soldiers were killed. The meeting between Singh and General Li will occur on the eve of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Defence Ministers meeting. Bangladesh Army Chief General S.M. Shafiuddin Ahmad embarked on a 3-day visit to India beginning Thursday with an aim to bolster bilateral military cooperation. General Ahmad began his visit to India by paying tributes to the fallen heroes at the National War Memorial in New Delhi. On day 5, appearing for the centre in the second half of the day's arguments, Solicitor General Tushar Mehta said a right to marry cannot compel the government or the parliament to change the definition of marriage. The Solicitor General is pushing for the parliament to legislate on the matter. J&K Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha inaugurated 576 flats for the Kashmiri Pandit employees recruited under the Prime Minister's package and said that 2,000 more such accommodations will be ready by the end of this year. Speaking at a global conference on financial resilience organized by RBI Reserve Bank Governor Shaktikant Das said that the Indian banking system has remained resilient and not adversely impacted by recent events in the global financial ecosystem. Indian Air Force's first female pilot to fly the Rafale combat aircraft is part of the Indian Air Force contingent taking part in the multinational exercise ORION in France. According to IF officers, the officer is in France to participate in the multinational exercise where India has sent its Rafale aircraft for the first time outside the country. A fire broke out at the attic of a building of the Indira Gandhi Medical College and Hospital here on Thursday following a cylinder blast in the cafeteria. No casualty has been reported in the incident that took place in the new OPD building of the medical facility. Right after Samajwadi Party's AKHILESH YADAV reached Delhi, he met with RJD chief LALU PRASAD YADAV. AKHILESH took to Twitter to share glimpses of this meeting. US Congressman Rokhan said America wants to keep the GE engines deal with India and they do not want to lose out to Europe on the sidelines of the India-US Business Summit ahead of Prime Minister Modi's visit to the States.
Objective was to strengthen the relationship. We have some key points coming out of it. Let's increase the defense partnership. Let's make sure the GE engines deal gets completed with India so we don't lose out to Europe. Let's make sure we have immigration reform so that people can visit and do business together.
Deputy Governor of Moscow, Ekaterina Zinoveva, on her visit to India said, and I quote her here, a significant increase of about 30% has been recorded in India and Russia's turnover, unquote.
Один из ведущих регионов Российской Федерации. Доля рынка потребления Российской Федерации у нас 30%. Мы прежде всего заинтересованы в локализации на территории Подмосковья высокотехнологичных компаний из таких отраслей, как фармацевтическая промышленность, машиностроение, производство транспортных средств и химическая промышленность.
The Border Security Force shot down another rogue drone intrusion attempt near the Amritsar sector in Punjab. A suspected bag with 2 kilograms of heroin was also recovered from the location. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee bagged Amartya Sen as she went on to say that she will hold a sit-in at Bolpur in case authorities of the Vishwa Bharati University tried to bulldoze Nobel laureate Amartya Sen's ancestral house Pratichi in the campus area on the charge that he was illegally occupying more land than was leased out to him. Bharatiya Janata Party stepped up its protest against Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal over the alleged 45 crore rupees expenditure on his official residence.